I'm audible. They are not in use, and with the headlight of the Interceptor it will be nearly impossible to see what's on the road. It's kind of over, but based on what our Prime Minister said, change it and put the just stop here for some time and enjoy this beautiful nature. What a view. Jai Ram, Jai Shri Ram. So guys, here is Hanumanji, the last one on this. Good morning everyone and welcome back to 10K Vlogs. I hope you are doing good and having an amazing time. Well, today's ride is something special. I am heading out on my Interceptor 650 towards Andhra Pradesh, somewhere above Sri Kalahasti, to get Hanumanji's darshan and blessing. The road ahead is calling. The crisp 4 a.m. chill is the perfect companion on this adventure. The journey, the landscape and the thrill, everything is set guys. So gear up, come join me on this one. Let's begin the ride. Let's go. Alright guys, all set. I hope I'm audible and I'm all set as you can see. Let's ride. The gloves have become quite tight. Yeah, it's been a while guys since I went out on a long ride due to certain unforeseen factors. Now I am going again. So first stop will be petrol station to fill up the petrol, and then we will continue. So going to the petrol station on the way, and then from there we will be 100% set for the ride. Very nice and chill morning, you know. It is being forecasted that it might rain at some places in Chennai, and because of which actually right now it is kind of chill and very okay cash the tank full. Oh. 4:30 bill கிடைக்குமா? bill கிடைக்குமா? இருங்க முன்னாடி So time is already 4:23. Yeah, time flies by quickly. So filled up the petrol, but I need to put the tank back properly. Wait, forgot, right? Yeah. So I did not see how much we filled up. Yeah, been a while since I am vlogged, so I'm feeling a bit. So here you have 93.9. Yeah, whatever we filled up for, 93.9. So that I'm setting it to 0. Let's go. I think the bike is kind of cold. Because of which it actually stopped. We'll switch on the Mad Dog lights once we are on the underpass, and until then it's inside the city, so let this headlight work. It's magic. Yeah, little barricade over there, and I think some control is going on. So this is what happens if we are not riding, if we are not vlogging. We are out of touch, and then we have to do that again, and after a little while or some time we get in touch again. We are able to do it without any problem. So this is the underpass, and actually there isn't a very good marking and road signs when you want to enter, at the entrance of this underpass. So it is difficult for anyone who doesn't know if this was the right turn or not. And also here the roads are very abrupt, like bumpy. What is this? Yeah, and there should be a speed breaker here, because last time I encountered it and now I know. Yeah, here. Alright, so now we are on the Chennai bypass, and we can cruise here without any tension, just cruise. Yeah, I hope I am audible, and I will try to now on speak a little bit in a higher volume so that we all are able to understand what I'm talking. Well, there is a little bit of different setup to the mic. I have removed the dead cats, and yeah, it's altogether a new kind of a motovlogging setup that I'm currently using, and hopefully this should give us much better results. That's what I hope. And so let's see. The plan for today is to go to go and get darshan of two Hanumanji temples and get his blessing, because it's Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday are Hanumanji special days. Saturday is a much more special day, so that's very good. And second thing is we will enjoy the ride itself and the route in Andhra Pradesh, because Andhra Pradesh has really wonderful nature, and I must say that the last couple of times that I had been to Andhra Pradesh, the roads were very amazing. You know, walking, the road quality, smoothness, everything was just so good in Andhra Pradesh. So maybe that is why. And Andhra Pradesh has so many Hanumanji temples. I told in the last vlog that it could be because Hanumanji probably was there before he met Sri Ram, and after that he was with Ramji, and he was searching for Mata Sita and all that. But before that, before meeting Sri Ram, could be that Hanumanji was in Andhra Pradesh somewhere in the it was complete different kind of a nature when Ramayana happened, but I'm just telling you guys, and that's the reason why there are so many Hanumanji temples and why there are so many Sri Ram temples, and also Narsimha Avatar took place in Andhra Pradesh, so that is another fact. Yeah, I'm riding nearly like after 1 month, and because of which the motor vlogging all I did not do for the last 1 month. Now I am beginning with this again, and all the rust that has accumulated, I must take it out and brush it, and become again the same kind of a motor vlogger like before. To go on a solo ride like this, it takes a lot of effort than you can imagine. Right from having that motivation to wake up, to prepare, to ride, and then having the guts to go out on a ride alone in the dark hours, and to be able to handle the situation and all. Of course, Bhagwanji is there. But on a personal, individual level, I'm just telling. So all that definitely takes a lot of effort, and if you are riding with somebody, then definitely the motivation, the extra strength, the extra power, you get it because of your friend. And if you are riding solo, you have to bring that all in you. Here is another petrol pump trying to indicate and then change lane, which is the correct way. Actually, we should indicate some time before, we want to change the lane. You cannot indicate and right then and there change the lane, because we should intimate the other who is coming from our behind that we want to change the lane. And once the lane is free, once we are once we have the possibility to change the lane, we should do that. So this motor vlogging setup definitely is feeling good and comfortable on the head, and the wind noise is not there really. One reason for that is because I'm using new earplugs today. These are the sponge type earplugs, 3M. Definitely I will recommend. Actually, the thing is, when these are new, they are a bit sticky, they stick to your hand, to your skin. So when you put them in your ears, they automatically also stick to the ear, and because of which they provide a much better wind noise isolation, wind noise insulation. When they get old, then they start to lose the stickiness, and then they will not be working as good as when they are new. Nice route. Road has been made again. Suppose if you are putting a new road, and if you put a road of much good quality, just imagine it would last really long. But if you are not putting a road which is of a good quality, then definitely it will not last long, right? So Bengaluru is 337 kilometers, but we are going towards Andhra Pradesh. We are doing 100. That is a good enough thing. We have 2 hours and 33 minutes. So actually I would like to be at the first Hanumanji temple when it's morning. I don't want to reach there in the darkness. So this is a good enough speed. It's like a race where you have to adjust your speed and average out over the total distance of the race, something like that. Definitely without Mad Dog lights, these auxiliary lights, it will be very difficult to ride in this section. Look, there is no external lighting here. The street lights, the highway lights are off, or they are not in use. And with the headlight of the Interceptor, it will be nearly impossible to see what's on the road and anything that is on the side and all. So auxiliary lights are definitely compulsory for the Interceptor, and for the Pulsar also. Well, now that I have talked about Pulsar, or it came to my mind, I'll have to tell you that my Pulsar is not there since 3 weeks now. It will be back next week. I miss it so much, and once it is back, we will be taking it out, and together we will go on a ride. Why is the road like this here? Yeah, whenever I see the videos of me on the Interceptor or the Pulsar, I'm just so much in love with the machines. They are just so good. Now that I'm using a good earplug, I sometimes have thought in my mind that okay, there is no wind noise, but the microphone must be catching some wind noise, right? But for me, in my mind, I think that yeah, maybe the microphone is not also needing any wind noise. Mind is a beautiful thing, and it does so many things on its own without having to guide it, or without having to tell it something to do. There are two parts of the mind, right? Brain, conscious and subconscious. Subconscious is just something like a supernatural thing. Even when you are sleeping, even when you are not conscious, that is why it's called subconscious, yes, but it does things, right? Like you are deep in your sleep, but suppose you are sleeping on one hand and the hand is paining, so the subconscious mind rolls you over so that your hand is no more under you and it's free. Yeah, things like that. Sometimes even if there is a little change to what it has already practiced for over a couple of period of time, then it will not be able to do that. Like suppose you do not see the steps when you are climbing up the stairs or getting down, but suppose if we change it a little bit, then your mind thinks doesn't know that, and it will make your foot still go in the same distance like it used to in the earlier times, and then you will bump into the staircase, right? Yes, something like that. Yeah, beautiful chill climate, around 27-28 degrees, what I saw in the forecast. And during the daytime it might rise to 34, but it won't be sunny like it was in the last weeks. And it's summer now, so summer means the sunrise will be happening earlier as compared to the winter times. So I'm expecting like 5:44, something like that. I saw that the sunrise will happen, which means we have like another 1 hour of darkness, and then it will be sunrise. Okay, and the Interceptor actually was also cold this morning. When I started it once, it did not start. It started, but then it went, it shut down again. Then it started, and at the petrol station it stopped again once, and then it started working again. Yeah. Not trying to take the Interceptor very high, just keeping it 80, 90, 100, because it's dark hours and there is no hurry. I'm just trying to enjoy the ride more than trying to take it on a high speed chase.